Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on the next story. Have you ever revisited a film years after its release and seen it in a whole new light? Um, that's exactly what happened when I rewatched Zero Dark 30 after a decade. It made me wonder how much of that intense story is actually fact and how much is dramatized. The movie came out just 20 months after the daring SEAL Team 6 raid that took out Osama bin Laden. Um, at the time, I was curious about its accuracy, but also skeptical about Hollywood's tendency to bend the truth. Um, Still, it pulled me in with its gripping narrative and Jessica Chastain's sort of fierce portrayal of Maya. Um, uh, like many who followed the headlines and knew the basics, uh, bin Laden's compound in Pakistan, the covert operation, and the ultimate mission victory. Uh, but beyond that, my understanding was limited. Um, Watching the film back then, I felt a mix of intrigue and doubt about how much it aligned with real events. Um, Years later, with Netflix launching a detailed docuseries called American Manhunt, I discovered that the film's depiction is surprisingly close to reality. Despite some dramatization, director Catherine Bigelow's portrayal seems rooted in factual elements, especially considering the secretive nature of the operation. And one creative choice stood out, merging multiple CIA analysts into the character Maya. This wasn't just cinematic license, it drew inspiration from the many women analysts who tirelessly worked on the case, even when their efforts were largely overlooked or questioned by others. This approach celebrates those behind the scenes heroes, particularly notable women who uh, kept the search alive against the odds. Their relentless pursuit ultimately led to the discovery of bin Laden. While the film does touch on controversial topics like torture, its core storytelling remains compelling and largely faithful to the real mission. Revisiting this movie reminded me how effective storytelling can elevate a complex and sensitive hunt into an engaging narrative. Uh, uh, Plus, it's a good reminder that sometimes truth and entertainment blend more seamlessly than we expect. Uh, and hey, just ask any spy. If you think a secret agent's life is glamorous, remember, they spend more time waiting in the shadows than on the front lines. Uh, with that said, thanks for watching. And until next time,